It's the second day of the ARB Show, the UK's biggest standalone ARB event, and we're on the DJB Machinery stand, where I'm joined by Richard from ARBMax. Richard, how are you getting on?
Doing good, Jack. How are you?
No one ever asked me. I'm good. Thank you. I caught me off guard there, but I'm all right. So ARBMax, big machines, but maybe it's a name people don't know. Who are you?
Yes, we're fairly new to the market. The company has been operating for a little under 2 years now. We manufacture our machines in Northern Ireland, County Tyrone. And a bit about our background then, the specific area that we are in is famous for its engineering, specifically the mobile crushing and screening industry and recycling products. And that is our background as a business. So we're used to working on much larger equipment, but we've tried to bring some of that know-how into this, which is in comparison smaller machines, but some of that know-how into the wood chipping industry. Yeah, we have three of our D45 18-inch chippers here today. 2 of them are customer machines, and the owners are with the machines as well, giving the reviews basically to other attendees of the show. So, no, it's been going very well so far. We had worked previously in the biomass industry in the recycling, so a lot of that's mixed waste and waste wood. So there wasn't much opportunity for clean material for chippers, but no, we like this industry and we knew similar machines. I guess we've seen an opportunity in this industry for a high quality product that would allow businesses to run their operations more efficiently. The whole idea behind our products is that you can run the chipping operation with small teams, 1 to 2 guys. So we try to take away the operator standing by the machine and put it all onto the remote. So even if it's just a 1-man team, the operator can be in the excavator cab and also control the chipper. So it's to make it more efficient and to cut costs for the business basically.
So they're all remote controlled? They can
all remote controlled as standard, yes. In the machine itself, you can do a full hydraulic setup. So the hopper is fully hydraulic. There's no set point, so it can stop at any point. So, for example, hand feeding, you would have it up level, and then machine feeding, you can drop it down low. And then with your discharge chute as well, it's fully hydraulic. So you have 350-degree rotation, and then you can adjust the spout as well. On the machines here today, we have the extended 4.1 meter chute, so you can load into high-sided trailers like silage trailers or grain trailers. And then with the remote as well, you have full control of your feed system, including a remote crush function. So for difficult material, it needs that extra little bit of grip. You can crush it down. So, and you'll see that in some of the customer videos online, and things like the Landy and conifers. You might use that crush function at times just to get that extra bit of bite and get more material in. So
so it seems like they're really well thought out. There's a lot of thought going into putting these together to meet the needs that people have.
Exactly. Yeah, we're just trying to make it efficient. Like the whole idea in any game when you're dealing with materials is you want to be touching the material as little as possible. So if you can cut down the tree with a shear and put it straight into the chipper, that's going to be the most efficient way. And with the 18-inch capacity, it's 450 mil by 610 millimeters. You're going to have to cut less. You're going to get the job done quicker and be able to do more jobs.
Okay. So since you launched, say it was about a year or 2 ago since you launched, tell us a bit about it since then. I mean, who's using your chippers and what has their experience been like?
Well, we were actually, our first show in England was the ARB Show here this time last year. We had our 12-inch disc chipper on, and since that time, I guess we've seen exactly what the market needs, and they were looking capacity. So we maximised out really what you can do in 3.5 tons, what's possible.
Who's been using the machines?
It's been a real mix. Such a versatile machine since you have this capacity on a 3.5 ton chassis. Like the customers here today, they towed it down with their discoveries. But you can also tow it behind chip trucks, lorries. So like the market potential for them is quite big. it will be more suited to guys that are on the medium to large scale tree surgery, and then smaller forestry operations too. But they can be hand fed. They meet full safety regulations for hand feeding, and then you can excavator feed them also.
Okay, so it's quite a mix. Then you have the two options which people need.
We've tried to design something that you can do both with.
Okay.
So because there will be a lot of teams where they will have an excavator on site, but they'll also have another team that will won't have it. So at least with our machine, you have the option. You can send the chipper to either job, you know. So you're not going to be limited with the machine.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess, you know, people look at this and say there's a lot of chippers here. It's the ARB Show. There's quite a lot of chippers. Maybe less so this size, but there's a few this size. So I guess the people would be curious to know, what do you think makes these stand out, ARBMax, stand out from others?
Our focus was to really do a lot of work on the feed system. That's where we seen was most potential for increased performance in the market. So we have the most pulling power in, so it's able to pull in with most force and the most crushing power in the market. And also then we have a very aggressive feed wheel as well, which helps grip on the likes of those conifers that can be challenging at times. We've worked a lot as well on our discharge capability, so maximizing the airflow up through the machine to minimize your chances of blockages. The machine also has a biomass screen, so you're making a biomass product as well that can be sold. And then again, given more options with the extended chute, what you can load into.
And that kind of wood chip it produces as well is quality wood chip.
It is, yes. Yeah, so it's a biomass spec chip. We also then, in terms of maintenance, we have quick change blades. So it's a low cost option for operators. So contamination, something gets into the machine, they're quick to change out and they're not going to be expensive. And then powering it in this machine is our Caterpillar 3.6 litre, 134 horsepower. Caterpillar's a very well known brand and they have unbeatable backup in the market. So we knew it was aligned with our values, and it was a company we were looking to partner with, really. So, but we are now soon to bring out a tracked version of this machine as well. It will come on an 8-ton rubber track set, and it will also have the option for a 230 horsepower power unit, and it will have roughly double the torque of what is in these machines today. It's going to be quite impressive in terms of performance. And since we won't be constrained by weights, we will also have your hydraulic feed table at the back, a hard ox apron feeder, and your vertical side rollers too. So in terms of feeding brash, it'll be a case of just dropping the grab into the hopper and turning around for the next grab. So it will do a lot of the work for you, you know. So
well, it sounds like it's very exciting times to come then. Yeah,
look, we are developing our products quick. We have some more exciting things to unveil later this year, but I'll keep those under wraps for now. So.
Perfect. Maybe just lastly, obviously we're on the DJB Machinery stand. Maybe just explain what their role is when it comes to ARBMax and how they got involved.
DJB, so it was at this show last year as well that we got talking to Dan and the team, and it was really their enthusiasm and their energy for us as a new product out there. But thankfully they seen the potential in us. They seen the quality of equipment that we were making, and they aligned with that. And know that they have been a massive help to us to get our name out there. They manage the market for us over here, mainland UK. So they will be doing demos and managing the service backup for our equipment. And they have 4 depots in the UK currently, and they're growing. So they're definitely the partner for us. This machine behind you, this is their new demo unit as well. So if any of your viewers are interested in seeing our machine working, please contact DJB.
Yeah, perfect. Well, listen, I think it's exciting times, and it's going to be great to see the journey. Richard, thanks very much for speaking to us. Enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you very much, Jack.